Children, in this video we will see the question answers and the NCERT exercise, and in the end we'll see an essay also on camel. And so let's get started. So the first question given in your book is, why is the camel called the ship of the desert? So answer will be, the camel is called the ship of the desert because he can walk on the desert even on hot afternoons. So that's the specialty. Okay, for how many weeks can a camel store food in its hump? So how many weeks? A camel can store food in its hump for over 2 weeks. What does the camel eat in the desert? So there are no plants, so camel eats thorny bushes in the desert. Question 4, you have to choose the right answer. That means you will have some options here. Okay children, you have to mark the correct option as your answer. So name the ship of the desert. So we have already seen in the chapter. The options are lion, camel, crab and tiger. The correct option is, yes, the camel. Camel is the ship of the desert. Next is the name the king of the forest. Options are lion, monkey, owl and crocodile. And as we saw in the chapter, king of the forest is, children, lion. Right. So the next question is, the feet of the camel are, what kind of feet they have? Whether it's thick and padded, thick and fat, long and fat, or thin and padded. So the correct answer is thick and padded. Right. Option A. Next is, there are no rivers or lakes in. So where do you find no rivers or lakes? Whether it is in plains, plateaus, mountains or deserts. It is deserts where there are no lakes and rivers, and that's where camels live. Okay, at a time a camel can drink. Okay, how much water they can drink? 200 bottles of water, 400 bottles, 100 bottles or 300 bottles of water. So as we saw in the chapter, camels can drink 200 bottles of water. So again option A. Lastly, a camel stores food in its, where does a camel store its food? Stomach, legs, hump or lips. So we know camel store food in its hump as shown in the picture. Now we'll do the word building exercise. So we'll have a word and from its letters we'll make new words. The first one is already done for you. So the first word is ROARING, roaring. From the letters we can make in, ran and roar. The next word is FROWNING, frowning. And from that we can make frog, 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 GROW, grow and ROW, row. Next is BLINKING, blinking. The word can be king, LINK, link and BIG, big. Next is WONDERINGLY, wonderingly. From that we can make wonder, won and ring. Right students, you complete this in your book. Now you have to match the pictures with the words given below. So here we are. There are certain words which are nothing but the name of the body part. So first is tusk. What is tusk? Those protruding, those coming out Big teeth of elephant. So we'll put it under the elephant. It is the teeth of the elephant, tusk. Next is beak. The hard mouth of the birds is called beak. Yeah. Next is mane. And what is the mane? Mane are the hair which is around the face or the head of the lion. So we'll put it under the lion. Next is whiskers. They are the fine hair which is around the nose of many animals like dogs and cats. So we'll put it under the cat's whiskers. Hoof are special kind of feet which donkeys and horses have. So we'll put it under there. Next is feet. Feet is the we can put it in this picture like the limb. Next is fin, and fin is used for swimming by the fishes. Last is a paw. Paw like we saw in lions and tigers. It's a paw. Yeah. Okay. So complete this in your book, and now we'll do let's write exercise. We'll see some pictures and we'll write a story based on those pictures. So there are 3 pictures. Okay, in the first picture we see 2 goats are standing on a bridge. So we can say 2 goats are coming from a opposite direction. Both of them want to cross a narrow bridge, but only one can cross it. So only one can cross it at a time. So this is how we describe this picture. Okay, in the next picture they start to fighting as no one is ready to move backwards. Fine. So lastly this picture. Okay. As a result, both of them slip and fall into the river. So what is happening here? These goats started fighting and both of them were not able to cross the bridge and they fell into the water. Okay, nice picture story. So now we'll do the talk time. We have to read these words aloud, paying attention to the spelling. See, first is I and I, R and R, week and week. So these have the same pronunciation, but they have different spellings and different meanings also. So N, C, no, hair, not, eight, off, two, and bye. Now we'll see that since they have same pronunciation, they sound very similar, but they have different meanings, and the meaning will be clear from the sentence. So in the sentence we'll use these words together and the meaning will be clear. So first word is I. I got my right eye checked at the hospital. So I is used for self and I for the organ. R. Our relatives are likely to arrive in an hour. Week. My friends are feeling too weak and sick to attend school in a week. Need. My younger sister needs help to knead the dough. In. The travelers were relaxing in the inn. See. I can see the vast sea from the top floor of my house. No. No one knows the correct answer to a difficult question. Here. You can come and sit here to hear the speech clearly. Not. I did not tie the knot in the cloth. Ate. I ate my dinner at 8 o'clock last evening. Off. Please turn off the switch of the fan. Two. The 2 children are too young to go to the park alone. And lastly, bye bye. Neeta was passing by my desk when she greeted me. Bye. So, students, I'll make a video on this topic, homophones. And next, we'll do the team time. Find out which animals live in icy cold regions. So, we can identify these as reindeer, polar bear, penguin, Arctic fox, and walrus. And these are the animals which live in icy cold regions. Find out which animals live in hot wet regions. Alligator, snake, and frogs live in hot wet regions. Find out which animals live in dry hot regions. Camel, antelope, and ground squirrels live in dry hot regions. Okay, so lastly, students, will see a small essay on camel. Camel is the ship of the desert. The suitable weather for camel is hot and dry. A group of camels is known as a caravan. Male camel is called as a bull camel and a female camel is called as a cow camel. It has 3 eyelets to protect it from sandstorms. Its average life is 45 to 60 years. Okay students, thank you.